There's a whole lot of question marks. But we're going to start with the first question mark. You know what I'm saying? They finished up game 2 yesterday. They had the first game on Saturday. The Utah Jazz and the Dallas Mavericks. Series is tied 1-1. I think Utah still has home court from stealing game 1 on the road. Utah lost game 2 last night. Jalen Brunson had 41. Did you watch? How much of that game did you watch? Or were you like tuned into the Sixers game?
I mean, I was watching that shit on my phone, but I think I pretty much watched most of it. Probably came in at the end of the first.
Yeah, so for me, I watched probably that whole game. By the time I got home, the Sixers game was at the end of the first quarter, and then I made some food throughout the second quarter, and it was halftime, and the game was probably out of reach by then. So I was like, yeah, I don't really care about that game no more. So I switched over to the Dallas game. Game was lit. It was fun. It was a whole lot of fun. Jalen Brunson came out the gate hot. He had like 18 in the first quarter. Cooking. In contrast to game 1 for Dallas, they wanted to speed up the pace of the game, and they did that really well. They got up a ton of threes, like a ton. I'm going to look this up to make sure I have the accurate number, but I'm pretty sure, like, just on the attempts, they doubled up Utah, which was key because Utah is a really hot and cold shooting team, and they put up a hell of a lot of threes. So, in game 2, let's go to stats.
Jalen Brunson.
Where is it at? Boom, 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 boom.
If there was any question of much about giving him his bag this summer,
he just secured it. So, Dallas got up a grand total. Guess how many threes they put up? They put up 47 threes. They made 22 of them, which is 46%. Utah only put up 29, and they made 11. So they doubled them up on threes. Like they had twice as many threes as Utah, and with a higher pace game, it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Maxi Kleber hit 8 threes. Spencer Dinwiddie chipped in with 17. He hit. Well, he only made 1.
Time they was down by like 7, and then Kleber hit 1.
He was 8 for 11 from 3, and those were all his shots. All his shots were he made 8 threes. He took 11 shots, and all 11 of them were threes. And he made 1 free throw.
Some good passes over there.
Yeah, he didn't score a single point.
Jack, you know how to pass that rock to the shooter.
But going forward in this series, right, with the first 2 games, the first game, I think the difference was the pace was slower. Utah is going to continue to kill Dallas on the boards just because they have size with Rudy and Hassan, and you have to put 2 bodies on them just because they're so much taller than everybody else to try to get rebounds. So I assume that they're going to get more. They're going to continue to dominate the boards, but I think the pace of the game is going to really matter if Luka is still not playing. Because in the first game, when the game was slowed down a little bit, in the half court, Dallas's offense was muddy because, like, Luka is the engine, and if the pace is slower, he can create things with the time running down. He's just that elite. But Jalen Brunson isn't Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie isn't Luka. So that's really the difference. You got to speed up the game, and I don't know. But if Luka's not playing going forward, who do you think is going to win this series?
Utah.
Utah. And how many games?
If Luka doesn't play any? It's probably 6.
Okay. See, with them going home, I'm expecting them when they go home to get those 2 because I'm expecting them to hit a bunch of threes. I don't expect them to continue to be cold from 3. So I would say if Luka don't play, if he don't come back, then I would say Utah. And it's tough because Dallas sit down and play defense, bro.
Yeah, Dallas not sleep.
They sit down and play defense. Dorian Finney-Smith did a great job last night. I would say Utah. I would agree with you. Utah in 6. I think if Luka don't play, then they can get another one. They could possibly get. I could say they would win a game 5. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. If Luka does play though, where is this at with you?
Down to 7.
I would say the same. I would definitely say the same.